It is day 10 of your Tone in 30 challenge. Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your bodyweight, sweat, and sculpt workout. In today's workout, we are gonna get the entire body working for cardio and strength. We will have some rounds of sweat for cardio, rounds of sculpt for strength, and then we will put them together for sweat and sculpt. Of course, I'll give you options to take it up or down depending on what you need for your level. Are you ready? Let's do it. We'll start by getting a quick body weight warm up. Of course, all of this workout is body weight, so no equipment is needed. Just a mat or some space where you can get down on the ground. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders. Warm them up right through here. We're gonna keep this warm up short so we can keep the workout short, but of course, if you need more of a warm up, you can get it on your own. Let's plant your feet and let's take one arm, big circles to the back. Try not to twist in that torso and then take it to the front. Just getting that movement all the way through. Same thing, other side. Now, the way we're working today, maybe you've done some of my other sweat and sculpt workouts. We mix it up a bit, right? Let's cross those arms right through here and add a little side lunge into it. So what we've got is we got 30 seconds of a sweat round, which is gonna feel a little bit more like your body weight cardio, but of course it'll have a strength component. And then we take it to 45 seconds of a sculpt round. That's where we get some back to basic strength. Let's take it right through here. We're gonna go up and then hinge it down right through here. And then we finish it with 60 seconds of a sweat and sculpt round. So that's where we put those two together. Sometimes it'll be exactly that, just putting the two exercises together. Sometimes we'll mix it up a bit, but we get it all in. And once we're done with that, let's take it flat back down and then round it up. We're done with the round. So it is a no repeat workout in that way. One and then the other, and then together for a little bit longer. So I think you're gonna find that it moves quickly. Let's hold it right here, roll those shoulders, and it's over before you know it. So get excited about that, and know that I'm gonna give you lots of different options. All right, team, tap it out and reach. Okay, so this is what we got. 30 seconds of a body weight sweat, 30 seconds of a body weight sculpt, no, 45 seconds of a body weight sculpt, and then we put it all together, 60 seconds of a sweat and sculpt. That's gonna feel long in theory, but I promise it is gonna go fast. Let's bring those hamstrings up right through here, okay? Pick the low impact option if you need it. You do you. As long as you're here, you showed up today, you are successful. Show up, keep moving. Take it right through here. All right, team, so our very first move, our sweat move, is going to be a speed skater. Now that can look a couple different ways, so watch me here. You can just step and cross behind, low impact, or you can take it to a little bit more of that skater. You do you. We got 30 seconds to get that heart pumping. Sweat round, here we go. Skater, right here. So your sweat round, the goal is just to get the heart rate up. So you can do that however is good for you. Maybe it's a little lower impact. Maybe you really want to get more of the jump out of it or really work on your power. You do you. We got 10 seconds. You can also get low if you want a little more legs, but guess what? Those legs are coming. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Catch your breath, team. All right, so you got a second to breathe. Now we've got our sculpt. We're taking it into just that body weight squat. So core engaged, you're gonna sit low and bring it up. You decide how low you wanna get. Here we go. And especially on these sculpt rounds, I really want you to take your time. I know when we come out of that cardio, a lot of times we feel like we wanna keep moving fast, but really think about that form. Sit low, bring it up. Sit low, bring it up. Now, if you need a modification, you can do a little side step, not get as low, but push through the feet to still get the legs working. But if you can, take it down, connect with the core, the pelvic floor, sitting in the chair, all the way up. Yes, team. Getting low. 5, 4, 3, 2, Good burn. All right, so now let's put the two together. We have 60 seconds. Here's what we've got. We've got our squat into our curtsy. Sit low and curtsy. Now, if you want to make it more squat, skater, you can, but I'm just gonna squat and curtsy. You can also turn those toes out a little bit, more of a plie squat. Sometimes that makes that curtsy a little easier to get into. Whatever is best for you, 60 seconds, squat and curtsy, sweat and sculpt. Here we go. Low and curtsy. Get down there. Now, at first you're gonna think, is this gonna get my heart rate up? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't feel like it. It's gonna make my legs burning. It probably already is. Mine is. But I promise you, you're gonna feel that cardio as we go, because guess what? When we are working those big muscles in our body, especially our lower body, they require a lot of energy to move. They require a lot of energy to maintain that muscle. That is why we want muscle fiber, right? It's the biggest driver of our metabolism. Yes, team, I know. This is where 60 seconds is gonna feel long. 15 to go. Get down there. We got upper body coming in 10. So hang with me. Little more burn, little more heart rate, sweat and sculpt for 3, 2, 1. Yes, I know. I feel it too, so shake it out. All right, team C. Now in the beginning, you're probably thinking, at the beginning of that squat and curtsy, I don't know, is my heart rate gonna get up? And there it is. All right, so here's what we got. Super simple sweat, just knee raises, right and left. Then we're gonna do a push and a pull. I'm gonna give you some ways to make it more challenging as we go. Then of course, we're putting them together. Here we go. So knees, this is your sweat round. You decide what you want it to be. Just knees coming up. Do you wanna add a little extra of this? You can. You can make it high impact, add a little jump, or keep it low. Up to you. You can even keep those feet grounded. 5 seconds, only 30 seconds, remember, for a sweat. 3, 2, and breathe. Heart rate's up. All right, so I call this push and pull. So push as in a shoulder press, pull as in you're squeezing. Push, pull. We're gonna add some pulses at the end to really feel it, but for now, core engaged, here we go. Push, push. Now what I'm doing is I'm making sure that I'm being really intentional about my movements. I'm not just here, right? I'm here. Push away from your body and then pull down. Push and squeeze. Yes, you can. I know. And pull. All right, team, I want you to pulse it in right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse with the push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Not bad, right? Especially after all those squats and lunges. But here's what we got, team. We're push, pull, push, pull. If you want to get a little half squat to get some power, go for it. You got 60 seconds. Here we go. Push, pull. You can even add a little jump. How do you sweat and sculpt? Up to you. Now, notice what's working with our arms here. It's the fact that we did all of that back to back, right? So our arms are feeling it, our core is feeling it, our heart rate is feeling it all the way through, right? So a lot of times when we think about working our upper body with just body weight, we think, oh, it's gotta be push-ups, it's gotta be plank press. It can be this type of movement, and when you do it in a way that you keep that consistency, you get that repetition, muscle endurance, you're gonna feel it, right? 15 seconds still to go. You got it, team. Push, pull. 5, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Harder than it looks, right? You're feeling your arms a little bit and your back. I'm so glad. All right, team, catch your breath. All right, we're taking it. Sweat round. It's hard to do that right after, right? We're doing either a standing climber or a mountain climber here, running it through. Then we're gonna take it to some core on your back for a bicycle. You can also do a standing bicycle, and then we put it all together, a climber hold. I'll take you through it. All right, team, join me here for 30 seconds, standing or mat. Here we go. So your climber is driving the knees into your chest. You can run it if you need to. Just keep it controlled. You can also just tap it in or drive the knees in. And again, you also have the option to do a standing climber. All right, next we're gonna go onto our back for a bicycle. You can do it standing, crossing there. Keep it going, 10 seconds, team. Breathe, drive those knees in. Core engage, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. All right, either you're down on your back to isolate that core for sculpt, or you're doing a standing bicycle, up to you. You do you. We're here, team. Slow and controlled, bring everything in, here we go. 45. Now again, I know that heart rate might be up after that climber, so I want you to focus on your breath. Everything is pulled in nice and tight. You've got active core breathing, so you're staying contracted all the way through. Little tuck of the pelvis, button up the rib cage, zip up the core. And as you rotate, you're taking it through. Yes, you can. 15 seconds. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Last one right here. Yes, you can. Hug them in. All right, team, so bring it up. We got 60 seconds, sweat and sculpt together. Here's what we've got. We're doing that cross climber, but we're gonna do 3, 2, hold. Hold for a count or 2. That's where we get that sculpt. 3, 2, hold. If you need a break, because it's 60 seconds, that's a long time, just get a little child's pose stretch and then bring it back up. Are we ready? 60 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, hold. And on that hold, really rotate your body into it. Feel that core. And again, you don't have to run it. You can just tap it, keep it low impact, or you can be up top, right? 3, 2, hold. You're still gonna get the sculpt. You're still gonna get the sweat. Keep it going, team. I know. Yes. Breathe. And again, if you need to, little stretch break, give your wrist a break. Get back and set. Here we go. So close. Finish it strong. We're getting water after this. We're on to circuit 2. I know these circuits feel long because they all have 3 parts, 3 exercises. 3, 2, 1. Stretch. So wherever you are, a little stretch. Press those shoulders down. Stretch out those quads, those hip flexors. Let's grab some water, team. I know. Are you feeling the sweat and the sculpt? I know I am. Cheers, y'all. Woo. All right, so back it up. Woo. Breathe. Tap it out, shake it out. We're gonna take it again. This time, our lower body has a right side and a left side, so watch me here. We're gonna start with a little runner's lunge tap. So it can look like this. It can just be a little drive of your knee. It can be a little jump here. It can be all the way down and jump. That's our sweat. Then we'll stay on this side. We've either got a kickstand deadlift or a single leg deadlift. Then when we put them together, here and up. All right, it's gonna be a lot of balance. Use the wall if you need to. We got right side, we got left side, we got some upper body and core to finish it out. Let's get it done, team. Go ahead, wrap that core. Runner's lunge, tap, or jump. Here we go. Up. It's 30 seconds. So again, you can keep it higher. You can really get down there if you want to get more of the lower body, right? Or you can do all of that low impact with no jump. Right? 10 seconds to go. Up. This is where we're gonna get that hinge pattern. We're gonna feel those glutes and hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Little sweat, heart rate's up, but feeling the back of the leg. All right, team, we got 45 seconds. You're either doing a kickstand hinge, touch it down, bring it up, or single leg deadlift, all body weight, but we're gonna feel it. Here we go. Single leg, if you want, tap it down. Use this time to feel that core, feel the back of the leg, glutes and hamstrings. If that's too much balance, set that back down for your kickstand, right? You're here. Or grab onto the wall. Either way, we're getting it done. Press up through that heel. Yes, you can. 15. Take your time. 5, 4, 3, 2, burn. Little stretch. All right, team, so it's one and then the other, or whatever that looks like for you. So kickstand or single leg, then runner's lunge, tap or jump. Watch me here. You're gonna have 60 seconds. Woo. And then here, sweat and sculpt. Sweat and sculpt. 60 seconds all in this one leg. I know you're feeling it, but use your core, take your time. You're gonna get the heart rate up and the muscles working either way. Let's do it. 60. Single leg, runner's lunge with the jump or the tap, or kickstand, drive the knee up. Kickstand, drive it up to you. Down, yes. I know, already feeling that burn, feeling that heart rate. Who said that we need weights to get those hamstrings? I know. We think about our squats and our lunges and all those other body weight things that we can do, quads, glutes, but yes, we can get those hammies. I know. Woo, burn. It's 60. I keep looking at the clock, thinking that we're at 45. Breathe. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big stretch after that. I know, team. Ha. Lean into that, pull the toe towards you. Woo. Yes, shake it out. All right, team, same thing other side. So we're turning this way. We're just gonna keep the upper body working. So you've got either your little runner's lunge tap or runner's lunge jump, single leg deadlift, put them together. Catch your breath. Here we go. It's sweat, so however you wanna get your heart rate up, maybe it's just a little tap and drive the knee. Maybe it's all about pumping the arms. Maybe it's about getting low and driving it up with or without that jump. You do you. Here we go. It's like that leg is already anticipating that it's gonna be hard because this leg is telling it, right? 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. Woo, burn. All right, single leg deadlift. You can do that kickstand. You can do the single leg with or without the balance. Catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. Right through here. Take your time. Soft bend in both knees. If you need to, of course, kickstand works just fine. You're just doing the hinge, reach to the ground, bring it up. Hinge, reach to the ground, drive it up. You can also always use that wall for balance. Right here. And bring it up. Keep it going. Woo! 10 seconds. I have less balance on this leg, but we're doing it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch. Yes. All right, team, this is it. 60 seconds. I know your leg's already anticipating it, but once we're done with it, we're done with it. We are down on the mat for the rest of this circuit. We got 60. 1 hinge, 1 runner's jump or lunge. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Here and down. Do it at the opposite. Sculpt, sweat, and sculpt. Woo! Sweat and sculpt. If you find yourself off balance, take it to that kickstand. If you find yourself getting mixed up, just readjust. Totally fine. Right here. And then low to high. Get some power on the sweat either way. Whether or not you're just driving the knee up, get that power. Down and up. And up. My leg is feeling it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, team. Stretch it back. I know. I feel it too. Shake it out, team. All right, you know what? Meet me down on the mat. We're gonna get a little bit of upper body, right? Feeling those hamstrings. Here's what we got, team. For our first sweat, we're gonna do a plank jack. So you can be in a plank position, tapping out or jumping out. If that's not right for you, you can do standing tap outs or standing jacks. Up to you, but we got 30 seconds sweat. Catch your breath. We're gonna mix these up a little bit to give our wrists a little bit of a break. But let's be on our elbows if we can. Standing or plank. Here we go. Jacks. So soft knees. You can also just do a little tap out. Either way, I want you to lift up in that core nice and tight. And then as you jump or tap out, let your knees soften just a bit. If you're standing, remember it can be a regular jumping jack or just a tap out. Up to you, we got 10 seconds. There is a lot of core in this round, but I know you can do it. So hang out with me for 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. All right, team, watch me here. You have a few options. You can be on your knees here or knees here. It's gonna be a push-up into a child's pose. You can also do your push-up from your toes into your child's pose. If you wanna keep that child's pose a little more of that beast, where you get that power and you keep your knees off the ground, totally up to you. I'm gonna actually take the child's pose back so I can rest my wrist. It's key. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. You got your push-up in a child's pose. Remember, you can also right through here. I'm building in the mobility so we can really not only focus when we get that push-up, and I do them on my knees because I feel it on my shoulder, but so that way we can really focus on the strength, on the sculpt, and not have those wrists start feeling. Because guess what? We got a round on our wrist coming up for sweat and sculpt. So keep it going. You got 15 seconds. Again, you can be on those toes, child's pose, or you can be knees back to that beast. Up to you. And here. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. I know, team, that is tough. So I want you to come up, get that stretch, roll those wrists. I want you to watch me right here. We got 60 seconds, but I want you, if you need to take breaks for your wrist into that child's pose. Here is what we've got. All right, team. So instead of the push-up, because we just did 45 seconds of push-up, let's switch it to that plank press, down, down, up, up. Maybe you have a favorite. I prefer the plank press. But watch me here, knees or toes, down, down, up, up. Jack, down, down, up, up, jack. That's what we got for 60 seconds. If you'd rather be on your knees here and tap it back, or you can keep it all standing jacks. 60 seconds, finish it strong, core and upper. Here we go. And out, and in. Left, right, jack, core. If you feel better doing the jack on your elbows, you can take it to the bottom. Up to you. Hup, hup. Again, I know this is a lot on your wrist. It's a lot of upper push. So if you need to, little stretch break and come right back into it. We're halfway there. Down, down. What's really gonna help you is to stay lifted in your core. Stay lifted, stay tight in your legs, but make sure you're breathing. Hup, hup. Yes, team, 15 seconds. Sweat and sculpt right here. So much core, so much upper. Kind of wish we were just doing those lunges again, right? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, Boom. Oh man, you guys. Wherever you are, sit back into that child's pose. I know. Ooh, stretch. Right here, press those shoulders down. High. Bring it up, roll through your back. And then slowly come up. Team. Whew. Let's grab a quick sip of water. I know, that was a lot. First circuit, I thought, I don't know, are we getting enough core? Then we get it all in right there, all the planks. All right, team, you know what? We don't need another circuit, but maybe one more bonus move. Why not? Let's build it. Sweat, sculpt, and then together. That is all that we need, but we're gonna take it upper and lower. So with our sweat, we got side lunge to side lunge. With our sculpt, we're gonna do a big circle, hinge, and squeeze, and then we'll finish with some pulses. When we put them together, we're going here. So upper pull, mobility for our back, legs, cardio. Let's get it all done. We're starting with sweat, 30 seconds side to side, whatever that side lunge looks like for you. Let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Last round. Now, I'm adding a little jump for my sweat. You don't have to, especially at this point in the workout. Maybe you're really feeling it. Maybe you just want to step through, reach, up to you. Maybe you want to keep it a little higher. Maybe you want to really get down there. I know. Hand up. 10 seconds, team, even less. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, 45 seconds. I want you to really think. Big squeeze, open it up, squeeze in your back, squeeze in your shoulders. Think of that pull. 3, 2, core engaged. Here we go. Really just think of this one as a mobility and a stretch. Let's cross right over left, left over right. Squeeze, and again, I'm not just here, right? I'm really intentional. Squeeze, squeeze. Can you pull those pinkies together? Squeeze, pinkies together. It's hard to do, right? Yes, you can. And here, now let's flip them over. Here, pull your thumbs together. And here, shoulders, yes. Ooh, feeling that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We got all that upper push with our push-ups, our plank press. Let's think about mobility and pull. All right, team, we got 60 seconds. This is it. Put them together. Side lunge, side lunge. Big arms, whatever it is for you to get your arms working. Get low in the legs to get the legs working. Let's get the heart rate up. This is it. Team, sweat and sculpt. One last time. 3, 2, 1. Get low, squeeze. Get low into that side lunge and then pull those pinkies together. Big open. And again, even though we're moving a little quicker, I'm still intentional with my arms, right? I'm still not here. I'm squeeze, power, squeeze. Ha! Yes, you can, team. And if you want to give yourself a little break, hang out in that side lunge. Feel that quad, glute, hamstring. Power it out. Hang out. Hip, outer thigh. Squeeze those arms together, a little pulse. Up to you. I'm feeling it too, team. But we are so close to the end. Can you keep the arms working? If you need to take the arms out or take the legs out, do it. But let's finish these last 10. This move is harder than I thought it would be. Ha! Yes! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Roll those shoulders. Yes. Team, shake it out. Upper and lower, but I feel like that really just felt like sweat the whole time. Shake it out, everybody. Take those arms up and behind your body. Can you reach back right through here? Core engaged. Reach those arms to the back. If you can grab one, go for it. Otherwise, just reach towards the back. You can even do a little hinge if you want. I hope you felt that. I want you to leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. I know sometimes I go into these bodyweight workouts and I think, all right, what am I gonna do to make this challenging? I don't wanna add a million pulses or a million holds, but how can we make this where we really feel it everywhere? Feel it cardiovascularly, feel it with our muscles, strength and endurance. That's why I like this sweat and sculpt format. Little hamstring stretch through here, and we're gonna keep this cool down pretty short. So please get some stretching on your own, especially if there's something where you feel especially tight, whether it's quads, maybe it's shoulders, you wanna stand in a doorway, something like that. And of course, check out all my mobility and flexibility workouts as well. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. I love hearing from you. Of course, please head on over and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club if you haven't already. And of course, come back for more. I love moving with you. Thank you for showing up with me today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your bodyweight sweat and sculpt workout. Great job, everybody.